What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of this patio set from Best Choice Products. This is not included, to be clear. It's just the patio set here. But in this review, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about this patio set, including a couple things that you should know before buying. I do want to mention before I get started that the brand did gift this to us, so it is a sponsored video, but that does not influence my thoughts on the product, and you'll see why in a minute. I also want to mention that if you are interested in purchasing this, there is a link below in the description for Levanta that you can click on, and it'll take you over to do that as well. So this patio set, we've had it for a little bit now. We basically wanted to replace this one right here. As you can see, the old one is pretty much weathered, kind of beat up. Paid a pretty penny for it, and they reached out to us. We're like, yeah, because we definitely do want to replace it. Now, we live in an area that is very, very sunny, and this is made of, it looks to be like a wicker and metal under it. It is comfortable sitting on it, to be clear, but wicker just does a great job of actually withstanding the sun and the weather that we have in our area. So we just had to grab these, and we're actually really, really happy. It looks, I'll step back a little bit here. It looks really nice for what it is. Now, with it includes the chair here, the love seat, and then the little table, and obviously the cushions as well. In terms of assembly, it was super easy to assemble this. Probably took us, I want to say in total, maybe an hour or so, maybe a little bit less actually. Basically, like the chairs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, essentially 4 parts. And they give you like an Allen wrench to do the manual, where you can basically manually screw it in. We, quick tip, if you have a power drill, definitely with the right bit, just use that. Makes it a lot easier. But super easy to assemble, really didn't take much whatsoever. And they are very sturdy. If I take it and shake it, you can see that there's no like wobbly or anything like that. None of these are wobbly. They're very level, and nothing got bent in shipping or anything like that. So very sturdy for what they are. I also want to mention, maybe this is just something with us, but we actually have scorpions in our area, which can be not so good, and black widows. Those do happen near us kind of frequently. So one of the things I like about this is that on the bottom, it just has, as you can see, they have the legs here and here. That's really all that's exposed to the ground. And that goes for this one too, right? Which is nice. There's not too much, like, because some of them are kind of closed off in the back. This isn't like that, which I actually definitely prefer, just because of the dangers and everything that can happen with that. Now the table itself, just like the furniture, is sturdy. I'm shaking it right now. You can see nothing has an issue. These little suction cups, I was a little bit apprehensive about these because I thought, well, is it really going to hold the glass? It absolutely does. Our little daughter tries to yank this off all the time. You can see her little fingerprints and such on here. But yeah, she tries to yank this thing off all the time. She has not been successful. And it was packed pretty well. So it came, all is good with it. I will say it stains a little bit. I mean, easily you can wipe it off. But just something to know is that it does stain a little bit, but it is glass. So that's just going to happen. Now, it has rained once while we had these, and I was a little bit, just kind of wondering how they were going to hold up in the rain. They did well. So usually what happens in the rain, obviously the chairs, the chair itself, the wicker here, that material, it just kind of repels it. It's no big deal. It goes right through. The cushion did get wet, and, it was damp for like a day or whatever afterwards. But it basically just, moisture just evaporated, and we're all good with that. So yeah, I haven't had any problems with that. We don't get snow in our area, but we definitely do get rain here and there. So yeah, it did a good job with that. Now, there's 2 things I think you should know before buying this. So number one, and it's a small thing, but kind of annoying. So you see these little things right here and right here and right here. I can still get those off. We've been lazy about it so far, but that's just from the stickers, right? So they have stickers identifying the pieces, which makes it easy to assemble, right? But it's kind of annoying because the adhesive sticks a little bit on these. So we're just gonna have to scrub these off. It's not like they're not removable, but slightly annoying. The other thing, and the one thing I would say if I could recommend anything to improve these, so these don't actually attach in any way. So sometimes you'll get them where they have like strings on the back and they can actually attach to the chair. These don't attach anyway. For adults, myself, my wife, our friends, it's no problem, right? We just sit on these and it's no issue at all. However, for kids, our toddler in particular, she's about 2 years old. When she tries to get on here, like every time it basically slips off and we have to adjust it, right? I mean, honestly, that's more of a problem with the person sitting, but just something to keep in mind. Definitely not a deal breaker, but I do wish that they'd have a way to you know, attach these. We've done this with other ones. We're probably going to put an adhesive on the bottom here to actually stick it down with like Velcro. That's what we've done before, and that's worked out. So just an idea if that isn't a problem for you as well. But other than that, you guys, these are a really good set, really solid, sturdy, you know, just high quality for what it is, you know, and I was really happy with the value and everything. I think they're very fairly priced. So yeah, if you're kind of considering these, not really sure if they're for you, I assure you that they are really good, and we definitely do recommend them.